Hey, what's up guys, it's Jake aka Tagons here. We're back again with the 2.6 Elixir Hog Rider, and I love this deck. It forces me to play so many cards and it always gets me better because there's so many micro interactions in every game, so many decisions to be made. Let's test it out in some grand challenges and hopefully we can assert some dominance. Alright, we're in Ice Spirit here. We're going to see what's up. This guy's going to end up having Ice Spirit, so we're just going to end up going for Skeletons in the back, and this guy is probably running a fast cycle jet just like us, so usually I don't like doing this, but I have to. He's going to be running 2.9. Musketeer is not going to be enough. I have to go in for a Hog Rider here. It's not going to, it's going to jump, right? If it jumps, I'm screwed. Okay, didn't, because it would have retargeted on my tower. So Xbow 2.9 versus 2.6. Not going to be easy, guys. Really want to make sure that we go opposite lane at all points in time. Want to end up using our Musketeer and our Ice Golem to combat the Xbow. And then I want to end up going opposite lane, so then the Tesla is never going to be in the same side as the Xbow. So what I want to do here is I wanted to have the Hog Rider. I just don't have it though, so this is unfortunate. I'm going to end up going for a Fireball and a Cannon here. Usually I want to end up using the Musketeer, but the Cannon will be enough, I believe. Oh, it didn't get that last hit, unfortunately. So we did take a lot of damage, unfortunately. So we will see. I want to get one more card. We need to get back to the Ice Golem. I want the Ice Golem in my hand here. So actually going to go for a Hog Rider here just for an even trade against the Tesla. Make sure it's not on the same side as the Xbow. We'll take that. And we'll get ready. We know that he's going to end up going in. And as a result, I'm just going to go cycle my Skeletons, save my Ice Golem. Really need to. Going to go in for Ice Spirit as well. I could fast cycle and try to get back to a Hog Rider here. I think that's going to be our best play. Let's do it. And here we go. He's forced with the situation. What does he want to do? He's going to have to log that. The Musketeer will lock on top. And the Hog Rider is getting a ton of damage. So that's what I really love doing. Having the Musketeer on top of the Xbow. And then having the Hog Rider just applying a lot of aggression. They're not able to Fireball and defend that at the same time. So it's really, really good. Also, you can space out the Ice Golem. And the... you can space out the Ice Golem too. And the Hog. So this is what I'm doing. I'm just going to go for Fireball again. Should be able to get back to Cannon here. And I should be able to shut down everything. I don't even need to go for Musketeer. It's going to be more than enough, guys. Let's go. The Cannon's going to stay alive, just chilling there, making him frustrated because he's like, I can't go Xbow into that. What am I going to do? I'm going to end up going for a log here, and we can actually go Fireball that Xbow and the tower. We ended up hitting the Ice Spirit, and man, we're getting a lot of damage. We ended up baiting out another Tesla. So I love going for Musketeer on defense or Cannon. Always trying to rush opposite lane so he's not able to feel a huge aggression in the same lane as us. Let's go Ice Golem. Okay, here we go. So this is a little bit more tragic when I have to go for same lane and just deal with it. This is one of those situations because the Musketeer will die. I can't really just, you know, let that thing go. I couldn't go same lane that I want all my damage anyway because if you looked at it, he still had a Tesla on the map. So I had to break my own rule there, guys, unfortunately. Ice Golem. I'm going to wait for that Xbow to lock onto the Ice Golem, then we're immediately drop our Musketeer. Drop our Skeletons here. We could end up going for a Cannon. I'm just going to log instead. It's going to be better. And Fireball in offense soon. We should be able to outcycle that Tesla, actually. So here we go. We're going to end up going for Ice Spirit, and we're outcycle the Tesla. So he's going to end up having to go in for Skeletons, and we will end up logging them. So that is our play. I have to go Skeletons, Ice Spirit, so we're just going to pre-log. Okay, ended up going in for Archers, so we can Fireball those. And the Cannon's going to be able to kill the Xbow, so that's great for us. And then we should be able to get another Tesla on the map here. He's going to have to Tesla here. He goes really high, and we could end up going for a Muskie. Does not, though. Cannon's still swiping away, guys. Let's go. So this game is going really in our favor. Shows you how to win this matchup pretty easily if you guys are wondering what I'm doing. Just making sure that I play best defense possible. And end up going in for another. Do I need a Fireball? Just go with the Muskie here. The Musketeer kills those Archers. No, it doesn't. Rip. Does it? It does. Well, it did target the Ice Golem, unfortunately, before it killed the Archer. The log here. The Hog Rider here. I can start Fireballing if I want to, because it's going to hit the Xbow and that. So that's always very good for us. The Archer. Is that Hog? No, it doesn't get hit. see what he wants to do because he's dangerously close to losing now. He's going to start fireball cycling. I'm going to log because he's going to drop skeletons, I believe. And I just need 2 more logs, 1 more fireball. So that's all we're going to do. So we're going to log here. That's how I'm just cycling back to log, cycling all my cheap elixir cards. Now we can fireball and log and win the game. We had this game under complete control because we used the musketeer and the ice golem on the side of the Xbow, and then we used the hog rider opposite lane to always make sure he had to drop the Tesla there. Very easy game. We're gonna end up going for an ice spirit at the river. We're gonna see what's up. Definitely want to end up going for skeletons here, and we end up seeing skeletons on our opponent's end, so it's probably gonna be a fast cycling control deck. No, it might be golem now. It's looking like golem after seeing Dark Prince here. So I need to kite it opposite for sure. Okay, Royal Hogs. We're going to have to go for Fireball and a log. And that's still going to get some damage on us, unfortunately, but I think we are able to deny all the Dark Prince damage with this Ice Spirit. Wonder if that... No, it doesn't get a hit. Alright, cool. Alright, man. Brennan too, so maybe he's playing on his mini account. Secret City. Super secret, boys. So usually in this matchup, I really like going in for Musketeer, same lane as the 1, and then just fireballing the 2. So I'll show you guys. Show you what's good. Easy fireball, knocking the ice golem forward, and the Musketeer's back, so they get less damage. If you did it any other way, the Musketeers would have been propelled forward and gotten damage on the tower. You just separate the ice golem from that. I'm gonna go Hog Rider here, and we get a lot of damage, even if he has Hunter. I'm okay with that. Hog gets a hit. Let's go. Very clean. Great stuff. I could log that for an extra hit on the tower, or make him drop another card, but it's fine. Rather just conserve elixir at this point. I still don't know if he has Goblin King or something weird. Ice Spirit at the river. End up dropping skeletons here. And definitely want to cycle the 1 Musketeer in the lane of his 1 Musketeer, but he's not dropping anything, so I'm just going to Muskie. He drops 3M, which is Fireball all 3, so I mean, I'm fine with that. I don't even care. I don't even want the tower damage if I can Fireball all 3 of your Muskies. Then we'll log and then we'll Hog Rider. So we have a great push coming at him, and then he probably isn't able to support 3 Musketeers because he has to focus on defending. So this should be a really good situation for us. You guys know that after the nerf of the 3M, you can always just do that play that I just did. Every time. I'm going to Ice Spirit first, and then I'm going to cycle Skeletons. The reason why I did that, opposed to dropping the Ice Golem, is because, yes, the Ice Golem would have done the same thing, but it doesn't cycle 2 cards. Skeleton's Ice Spirit cycles 2 cards. I'm already back to Fireball Log. So for that reason, I'm actually going to go for a log here. He just realized he done goofed to Aaron. At that one moment, he knew. I can go Fireball all those, and then log, and then Hog Rider. Should be able to get a lot of damage here as well. So what I want to do is I want to Ice Spirit, Ice Golem, Fireball everything, and then log. So he might be able to potentially take my tower because I did mess up a bit, but we're actually fine. I did mess up a little bit on defense. I think I overcommitted a bit on the right-hand side, but as long as we end up logging this Dark Prince back, we're fine. So everything besides the very last few seconds, we played perfectly. Got a little bit dicey. GG, well played, and peace out. So let's go start off the game with Skeletons in the back, see what's up, see what's good. We're going to go for a Hog Rider right here, right now. And this guy isn't dropping anything at all, so this is a good hog for us for sure. So he's going to have NATO, unfortunately. Definitely not a good hog anymore. I have to end up going for a Musketeer here, and I didn't want to end up dropping the Ice Golem just yet. Now we're going to drop the Ice Golem, make sure that the Lumberjack dies, and I might actually have to Ice Spirit because the Baby Dragon probably gets a hit on our tower then. That was a brilliant Ice Spirit. I think if I dropped it any closer, it would have redirected on top of the Musketeer in the tower, so it was a really good transition for us. Okay, so he's going to end up having no Golem. He's going to end up having P.E.K.K.A. for sure. 100% P.E.K.K.A. He's probably going to Bar Barrel this. Let's go log. Thought he would because then the Bandit would stay alive. Okay, that's a lot of damage for us. We take those. Actually, half his tower gone already. Wait, he has NATO. I don't know, guys. Is this... It's not P.E.K.K.A. Is this going to be gold, actually? Because he does have NATO. Huh. Makes me think that it's going to be... No, that's actually gold. Alright. So I'm going to go Cycle Muskie in the back here. I wish I had activated King Tower with that Electro Dragon, but I just simply can't. Might Golem here. Could be a little bit hard for us to deal with. I'm going to Ice Spirit first. Want to end up killing that, hopefully. So he could Bar Barrel here. I mean, even if you end up having just golem, you do end up having barbarrel, so. That lumberjack dies, we're fine. Okay, he's still spamming. The bandit is just throwing me off because it's golem deck with bandit. Just don't see those very often. We're gonna go skeleton so then the musketeer stays alive. Even though he ends up having NATO, he still has to deal with the musketeer, so let's go for hog rider right in front. See if we can get some more damage on him. He's gonna end up going for the barbarrel, so yeah, that's exactly what I thought he had. He just didn't do it earlier. Really good stuff for us. So now we're gonna have to show you how to defend against a golem player. We don't know if he has lightning, and that's gonna be an issue. Let me tell you, that is gonna be an issue, boys. So first things first, let's go cycle our musketeer here. And we're gonna try to space out our cannon and our musketeer. Our musketeer should get really high, so then it's gonna be spaced out away from the cannon anyway. It's gonna go drop our ice golem. Muskie should drop really, really high. Yeah, it's gonna get super high. Great. So we're gonna end up dropping our cannon here, and then we're gonna do a triangle of musketeers, the Illuminati triangle. And we should get a very juicy fireball as everything joins together. An ice spirit here, drop an ice golem again. Get back to another cannon. Skeletons here. And I don't think we take any damage, guys. So that was near perfect, actually. I would say that was actually perfect. We fireballed everything. So we win the game. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Golem was utterly demolished. Let's see if we could 3-crown him. I don't know, guys. Let's go off to the races. Oh, man, that's way too optimistic. That was never happening. All right, maybe if we had like another 15 seconds in there, we would have had 3-crown. Oh, if only we knew he had given up a little bit sooner. GG and well played, bro. So let's go for skeletons in the back. We're going to see what's up, see what's good. This guy's dropping absolutely nothing. Ooh, Dark Prince. Okay, so Dark Prince, maybe it's going to be P.E.K.K.A. We want to go for a musketeer right here, right now. So Dark Prince coming through. We don't have a great answer to that at the moment, so I actually need to go log this back. So the shield gets obliterated. He's going to end up having 3 musketeers. So this case scenario, since I don't have log, could be a little bit troublesome. I have to fireball. I think we get back to log, though. I think we get back to it. At least I hope so, right? Nah, it's just going to die. Okay, cool. We weren't going to get back to log here. Going to have to go for piglets, ice spirit, skeletons. So I want the musketeer to hit the ice spirit. Unfortunately, it didn't happen that way. The barbarrel, and then... he's going to barbarrel. And then we have to go for a log to knock back the musketeer so it doesn't lock onto our tower. That's still going to get a hit, though. Well played on his end, man. Very well played. He knew that I didn't have fireball in cycle. He abused it. I was like... a little bit perplexed by why he didn't drop anything in front, but that was a better play objectively. It got damage on my tower too, and usually it doesn't happen that way, so very well played on his end. I end up going for a hog here. Hopefully he ends up, yep, Dark Prince in the back. That's not something I can really do anything about, unfortunately. But what I like doing is I like musketeering here, and then I want to ice spirit, so then the Dark Prince gets pulled, and then the hunter doesn't hit our tower, so that's super cool. I think the Dark Prince does not kill that, so then he has the barbarrel if I go in for an ice golem here. So let's do that. So 2 for 2 trade, pretty okay. Snowballs as well. Okay, that means I'm gonna go for hog. Usually I don't do this, but doesn't have hunter back in cycle, I don't think. It's gonna barbarrel, then he gets back to Dark Prince. Okay. So then I want to end up going for musketeer and then ice spirit right after. Or I could log for some chip damage. I could log in an ice spirit. I think that's okay too. Let's just do that. Or do I want skeletons and keep the ice spirit first? The spam of royal hogs. I think that's better. Keeping the ice spirit. So we could push into this, or we could just relax a bit. I think relaxing a bit is better. And I want to save the fireball here. Just want to focus on defending this other lane, and then just fireball the other side in case drops anything. Like he's dropping this. This is great. Way more fireball value than I otherwise would have had, you know? And I can just skeletons here. Ice spear on top of the musketeer, so it doesn't like target my tower immediately. Sure, he gets a hit, but it's okay. Then we end up going for a hog rider with an ice golem, and we're going to pre-log, so then we also do damage to the hunter and the Dark Prince, so then the Dark Prince's shield is obliterated, so the musketeer is able to put in work, and then fireball plus log ends up killing the hunter. So it worked out really, really well. We should be able to outcycle. Should be able to cycle back 23 Ms. Yeah, great. So usually, when it's on the other side, I like keeping the fireball, if I can. Sometimes I won't, but in most situations, I think it's a little bit better. Maybe I can even ice golem it. Do that. Ice golem skeletons. Don't even have to fireball, I don't think. Then I can fireball on this side. Oh, I missed. Potato! We're fine, because I'm just going to end up going for a log here. Should end up killing the musketeer. If that dies, we're fine. Skelly's really strong. So he's probably going to end up going for a hunter. So let's just pre-fireball that. So then it doesn't get a hit off on the Hog Rider immediately, so we're able to get an extra hit that we otherwise wouldn't have got. And I can log here. Then I end up going for Cannon, Ice Spirit, Ice Golem. Ooh, he played... Oh, okay. I was like really scared because that Barbaro almost hit the Ice Spirit. He played that really well. And then we're just going to end up going for another Hog Rider. Since 3 Musketeers can't be used on defense, we can just pre-fireball again, and then we take the W. Because he has to drop the Hunter here. Like, he absolutely has to. Otherwise, there's no way for him to defend. GG, well played, and peace out. If he had Snowball plus Hunter, he would be able to deny that, but he doesn't have Snowball. So he just used it on offense against the Skeletons, so I knew that we could go in for the Fireball and guarantee that Hog Rider hit to finish off the game. GG, and well played, and good luck in the rest of your Grand Challenge, man.